Hey, welcome back to Daily Flash. Mitch and Riesa hanging out with you. What if I told you that you can utilize the benefits of fruits, vegetables, and complex carbs, all without eliminating the meat, the dairy, the fish, and the fats that you love?
That's right. Well, that's exactly what our next guest is telling us in his new book, Plant Power, which is said to deliver the most flavorful and favorable plant-based foods to your plate. Joining us now with great ways to flip your plate to change your weight is Dr. Ian Smith. Dr. Ian, welcome back to the show.
Yes.
Thanks, guys, for having me. I'm always glad to join you.
All right, we got to talk about some of the research that you have. We hear, vegetarians or vegan, and this is not necessarily that, but there is a lot that we know about the power of plants and plant-based diets. What kind of research did you find out in all of this?
Sure. Well, first of all, I believe that most Americans want to be somewhere in the middle, right? I mean, most of us like meat, but we realize we should eat less meat. Most of us realize we should eat more plant-based food. So there are most Americans I don't think want to be vegan or vegetarian, though there's nothing against, I have nothing against that. But for those who say, I want to eat more plant-based foods, less meat, and not totally throw away the meat or seafood, this is what Plant Power says. And let me tell you something, even by increasing your plant-based food consumption, studies have shown you can lower your blood pressure, lower your cholesterol levels, reduce your risk for heart disease, type 2 diabetes, even stroke, even some types of cancer. I have a Facebook group which is called Plant Power. And in our group, the average weight loss is between 10 to 12 pounds in just 4 weeks because it's a 4-week plan. But here's the thing, though. People are not only happy on the scale, they're also talking about coming off of their medications or reducing their medications because the plant nutrients are having an effect right away. It's almost like medicine.
Wow. And I know I'm definitely one of those people where I hear someone say, oh, go vegetarian. And I'm like, I don't know if I can do that. I do love meat. So I love that concept of not going full, being somewhere in the middle. What do you think is the most surprising benefit of following a plant-based diet?
I think that people are surprised that they don't have meat cravings or meat withdrawal. Listen, I'm a big lover of meat. I love ribeyes, I love brisket, burgers, you name it. And I did this myself. And I was surprised that number one, my energy level went through the roof. And I'm typically already a very energetic person. My sleep improved and my thinking was better. I wasn't as sluggish. I didn't realize I was sluggish before, but my acuity, my mental acuity sharpened. And so I think people are surprised that all these things that they will discover off of the scale to improve their life.
All right, as I was skimming through the book here, you got some great recipes in there, but also a easy to follow plan. So, I mean, it's in there. You get a little bit of the research, and they go, all right, here's the deal. Here's the goes through it. Are you eating something that would be in your book that's right there in front of you because it looks delicious?
Yeah, so I just want to show people how easy it is for people to do it. My book is all about simplicity and ease of use with great recipes that are very affordable. For example, I think that most people probably already eat like this. So you have salmon, some brown rice, some asparagus. This is what most Americans eat. Probably 70% of their meals are probably animal-based. And then what I want to do is I want to show you that with some great colorful salads, with antioxidants, you have protein. Plants have a lot of protein, by the way, when you compare it to their calorie content. So nice salads. And then, of course, soups. Soups are a great way to go, like a nice tomato bisque soup is awesome, as you can see here. Okay, but at the end of the 4 weeks, you're still going to be having meat. Rather than meat being the main part of your entree, you may have something like this, where you have a nice pesto pasta, a whole wheat pasta with some chicken in there. So you're still getting a little bit of meat, but a lot less than you were eating in week one.
All right, and you made mention like you're going from 30% plants, 70% meat to 70% plants, 30% meat. So you're not getting away from it. So you're still going to be able to do that. Are there some tips from people that they are wanting to shift into a plant-based diet that you can offer?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, the program is 4 weeks, but we have a warm-up week actually before you start the actual plan. But there are things you can do right away that can make a difference. One, try meatless Mondays. No meat on Mondays. It's just 1 day a week. Get accustomed to it. Also, have more salads. Try to eat a salad at least every other day. Make sure that you shop the perimeter of your grocery store, which is full of produce, colorful foods that are full of antioxidants. Also, try to substitute your protein. Instead of your protein being the main part of your dish, make it as an accent. So put maybe, instead of a full piece of 6-ounce chicken, slice up 3 ounces and put it on top of the salad. These are some of the things that people can do right away.
I love that.
Nice. So I have a question. What about imitation meat? Where does that play into this 30, 70%? Like, does that count as going more vegetarian?
Like the Impossible Burger, right?
Yeah, exactly. I'd love to know.
Well, I just want to caution people, be careful of these what are called meat substitutes. Some of these meat substitutes are very highly processed, lots of sodium, lots of bad fats, and calories because they put so many things in there. In some instances, some of these meat substitutes are less healthy than just having the beef itself.
Oh, wow. I've never,
Yeah. You got to be careful. You got to read the label, make sure you look at the protein content, sodium content, and calories.
Anytime when they say the marketing department comes up with the word impossible, it kind of gets me. There's something going on there. You know what I'm saying? Dr. Ian, this is so great. And I was looking through the book, as I said, there's some recipes in there just for anybody. If you need to check it out, at least try it a month. It's going to change your life. If folks want to find out more information, where do you want them to go?
Please go to our Facebook page, Plant Power. I'm in there helping you every single day. And also my Instagram, at Dr. Ian Smith, spell the doctor out, I-A-N Smith.
All right, shredlife.com and driansmith.com as well have that information. Thanks so much on all this. And we should at least try some of these recipes because what was in front of you looks delicious, right?
I'm like ready for lunch
and the front of the book, Riesa was like, I want to eat the burger that's on there. I mean, that's just great.
So what's on your menu today?
Spicy Thai veggie stir fry on page 214.
Ooh, okay. Ooh. I love that you know the number. That's great.
Wow.
You know, the only thing that would make it better is if we could eat the book. You know what I'm saying? If I could, that might be on the second printing.
I got to work on that.
Next time we'll be definitely to do this. I've done this plant-based diet and you don't lose out, and I'm eating more fish, it seems like. I don't miss it, and you won't miss it, but I can tell you it does. There's a big difference.
I'm so impressed by the benefits that you shared. Thank you again for being with us.
Dr. Ian, we want you to come back as well. And again, we have this information on our website. You can go to dailyflashshow.com, watch this whole interview as well, but get the book. You're going to like it. It's Plant Power, and it's out now.